hard when your toes get to talking and your legs get to walking and your luck run out like oh no.
So, is Mighty Number 9 really trash? That's what we're here to talk about today. So, just to let you guys know, I plan to do an extremely unbiased opinion on this game. So, do I agree that Inafune didn't go the right approach with this Kickstarter? Yes. Do I feel that it came off kind of like a scam, and he could have did more with the money he got? I would absolutely say yes. But I'm not going to let the bias of his terrible business practices come in between the gameplay as I'm talking about it. So let's talk a little bit about the gameplay of Mighty Number 9. But first, to do that, we're going to have to compare it to Megaman because, you know, it's a spiritual successor, so we have to talk about both. So I compared Mighty Number 9 to Mega Man X, the first one, because I constantly hear that X and X2 were the best of the series. And if you look at it, there's not too many differences between both of these games. So I started thinking, and I'm like, okay, looking at the gameplay of both these games, they look pretty much the same. I mean, with the exception of you can wall climb as Mega Man X and you can't do that in Mighty Number 9, they compensate by giving you the multiple dashes. And you also do that little pull-up thing where you climb up on the ledge. So I'm like, where are people getting that Mighty Number 9 is trash? Is it nostalgia to the original Mega Mans? I was like, maybe I'm missing something. So I went back and looked at a few videos since it's been a few years since I played Mega Man. And looking at the battles, I would say that this game pretty much plays out like Mega Man X. Not the regular Mega Man, but Mega Man X. So let's go ahead and look at some battles. Okay, so let's look at boss fights for both games here. From what I see, I can honestly say they both roughly look about the same. You have a boss you're facing, they have a certain pattern to how you dodge them and set up to hit them so you don't die. I don't really understand the difference here. I mean, Mighty Number 9 is doing the same thing Mega Man X did. Is making the controls a little bit more fluid than the original Mega Man games, but a balance of difficulty and being fun. And bosses having cheesy lines and boss fights being like this is like a staple to the franchise, so I don't really see what the issue is here. Like, in my personal opinion, not saying that this game couldn't look graphically better, but for a game that's $20, this isn't bad at all. I mean, you're essentially getting what you pay for. Like, if this game was like anywhere from $40 to $60, then yeah, I would absolutely say this is trash. But for a game that's 20 bucks, this is a nice little quick game you can play around the summer while none of the big titles are out and enjoy. Like, I don't understand why when people say that a game is mediocre, they say it's trash. Mediocre just means that it's okay. That doesn't mean it's trash. It means it's just alright. I mean, a game's not going to be really bad or extremely good. Like, a lot of people in the gaming community seem to go either to one spectrum or another with no in-between. And this is the title that's in between. Is it super spectacular? No. But it's an okay game to pass the time, especially in the summer, where there aren't a lot of really hardcore big-time titles that will be out for the low price of $20. Or, if you're a PC gamer like me, you can wait on Steam and probably get a Steam sale sometime later this summer, give it to you for like 5 or 10. So do I think this game is worth the buy? I would say if you like Mega Man X, then yes, then you should buy this game. But if you're one of those, once again, that thinks that because of Inafune's terrible practices and how he did with his Kickstarter, fuck Inafune, then yeah, I would say go ahead, more power to you, because his practices were bad, and this doesn't exclude from it, but unbiasedly, this game is alright. So let me know down in the comment section below, how many of you guys have actually tried Mighty Number 9, or have a lot of you just been watching reviews, kind of listening to media, and saying it's trash. Also, how many of you guys think that just off the sheer principle of Inafune's terrible practices that no one should buy this game? Let me know in the comment section below what you think about this game, what you think about Inafune and how he went about presenting it. And we'll all chat about it and have a little discussion. But anyhow, I've been Retro Bro, and I am signing out.